Have you ever stayed in a relationship that you weren't happy in, and why? I have stayed in a relationship that I wasn't very happy in. He was a bad boy, so it was kind of like, yeah, he's really hot. Like, I'm gonna be the girl to like tame him, and like, really I wasn't.
We got along in enough ways that I thought that it was okay, when in reality I think we were much better as friends.
My first girlfriend, I moved her school at the time, and that obviously wasn't a good idea because we started having issues. It was really hard to break up with her because, you know, I had to see her every day.
I've stayed in a relationship purely out of longevity. You just feel the pressure to stay in it because, well, you've been together for X amount of time. Honestly, it's okay to grow in different directions.
I mean, you have to be happy, right? Like, how do you make someone else happy if you're not happy yourself?
Exactly.
How much arguing is too much in a relationship? It depends the relationship, and it depends the types of arguments. I've had friends and partners before where it's been healthy and an open thing, and I've had others where it really wasn't.
If you're arguing multiple times a day, that's a little too much.
I don't think necessarily there's too much arguing, as long as it doesn't become violent or it's not hurting someone and it's constructive and you can work it out in the end.
If it becomes associated with your significant other where all you can think about is what are we going to argue about today or what's going to happen if I do this, then definitely it's becoming a problem. Yeah.
True or false, jealousy is a sign of love.
Love and jealousy aren't two things that you have at the same time, you know?
If you're jealous, you're not really truly in love. When you are in love with someone, whatever they do, you're more understanding of it. You don't have that feeling like, oh, they're talking to another person. You know, you're more like, no, they're growing as a person.
Yeah, you're happy
and
for
love.
them to
Yeah, you're
meet
happy
people,
for
yeah.
them.
I think there is a point where jealousy is just too much.
Like if you're so jealous that your girlfriend or boyfriend is not even allowed to be friends,
That's just too far.
Jealousy is a sign of someone being controlling. That's not healthy. If it gets to the point where the person is controlling who you see and what you do online, that's a red flag. Just no.
Top 3 signs you're in a shitty relationship. Number 1, you're not happy. If the relationship doesn't make you feel happier than if you were single, then it's not a good relationship.
That the person is not affectionate towards you.
If you're not getting the support that you need from the person that you spend a lot of time with, then you should not be with that person.
They're trying to monitor you constantly, trying to get all your social media, trying to see who you're messaging constantly. They're always jealous, like about literally everyone you see.
Jealousy. That's not good if they're controlling you, or equally you're controlling them. Cut that out. Don't do it.
Like if you genuinely are anxious or worried when you're going to see that person.
If you're in an argument with your partner and they do things like punch walls or throw things or threaten you. Other forms of abuse like emotional abuse, say that they're going to kill themselves. Financial abuse, say they're going to take all your money away. That sort of stuff, that's just a no-go.
Say the other person doesn't respect you.
They're pressuring you to do things that you're not comfortable doing.
They don't want to talk, they never want to talk, and they still don't want to talk.
When was the last time you felt loved? That's cute.
Last time I felt loved.
You really shouldn't have to think that hard about
I
this.
don't know, man.
I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, so I don't know.
Is it now?
I feel loved right now. I am with the most amazing person at the moment, and he's my best friend, and yeah, I feel loved right now.
I feel like we're like 15 years old and we're like, oh, this is my first love.